There's a story I heard about recently, and I guess it's also going to excite you because it excited me too. Let me share this story with you. A guy recently applied for a contract for influencing in a renowned company, very big company here, very big company, and he applied for the contract. A contract, yeah, applied for that contract. So when he got to the venue for the interview, he found that there were about 12 other persons there that applied for the same contract for influencing for the company. So they were all kept there in the waiting room, and they waited for about 15-20 minutes, and there comes in this chap. He drops drinks, he drops different kinds of drinks. There are soda, candies, fruits, everything, chocolates, and then asks them to help themselves. And then he goes out, and no one comes in again for the next 15-20 minutes. Now all the 12 applicants for the contract were all seated there, looking and staring at each other. This chap said that he had stayed for about 5-7 minutes and no one actually wanted to touch the refreshments that were laid out there for them. So what he did, he said he first helped himself to one of the the soda drinks, and then asked others to please help themselves. At first, some of them were skeptical in helping themselves, but at the end of the day, I think two or three of them actually helped themselves too. So while taking the candies and the soda drinks and the soda, they started talking to each other, engaging with each other, talking while time was actually flying, waiting for the interview. And then there were some others there who sat there, didn't touch anything, kept a stern face, kept a straight face, and were just waiting for their time to be interviewed. He said after some time, someone walked in with an aura of respect and dignity and looked around the room, and they found out that actually that was the personnel manager there. And he looked around the room and pointed 8 others, the 8 of them that were not engaging, the 8 of them that refused to take the soda, the 8 of them that refused to touch any of the refreshments. He walked them out, dismissed them there. That was the end. And those ones, about how many of them that ate and helped themselves to the refreshments, all got the employment and won the contract. Now this was very interesting. And my guy was like, whoa. He thought he was even committed a crime by touching such stuff, but he decided to damn the consequences. At the end of the day, when they won the contract and we're actually working with the company for a while, the personnel manager came in and I told them, say, look, the reason why you folks won this contract is because you have the attitude of engagement. The other ones did not have the attitude of engagement. You want to influence for a company and you don't engage. How could you just stay, solo, silent, in solitude and expect one to believe you're an influencer? How are you going to get that kind of job when you can't engage and interact with other people? The moral lesson here is that in the 21st century in which we are, is it in advertising? Is it in influencing? Is it in marketing? Anywhere, anything you're talking about here, in this digital age, it's all about engagement. If you're going to stay as a hermit, or as a recluse, and you don't interact with people and you don't engage in people, and you expect you're going to have a lot of followership and you're going to have a lot of whatever, or you're going to have a lot of clients, you're going nowhere. In this 21st century, the game is engagement. You have to learn to interact with people. This is not the time to play that big man, big woman. Keep your aura apart. Set your aura somewhere and lock it up there. It's not going to work this time. For those of you on social media who don't engage, for those of you who don't have the attitude of engagement, forget about it. You don't belong on these streets. Go find somewhere else. Maybe I don't want to mention anywhere. Right? Go find where you belong. But it's not definitely going to work right now in these times. If you're going to make influencing a part of your life, if you're going to earn from influencing, if you're going to earn from any 21st century job, you have to learn to interact. Even if it's not in your nature, even if it's not a part of you, go find it and plug it in and make it become a part of you, because you go nowhere in this age if you don't know how to engage. Like some will say, why do you always pick on these certain people? I keep picking on this group of persons, especially those that don't engage on social media. They have this big man attitude. You comment on their posts, they don't, but they go look for the posts of other celebrities there. They look for the videos of other celebrities and engage, and they don't even get a response. And then you engage with some people, they can't even respond or show appreciation or nothing. You're going nowhere in this time, so please, let's try to get the attitude of engagement. We're really going to go far with it in this 21st century. Kiss logic. Try to give someone out the reason to stay alive and a purpose for living. Thank you.